It's a Wednesday morning, but Earl Snow is already sitting down to watch the game.
I'm trying to figure out how many potential trafficking victims do we have. Right here. Sexy party baby girl. Fetish. Says she's 21. There's no way that that girl is 21 years old. No way.
Snow is monitoring an online classified ad service where she says human trafficking frequently takes place.
So I always look for that when I'm looking on these ads. Do I see any identifying tattoos? And you see it a lot these days. And brandings tend to consist nowadays of names, especially names with a crown. It's a huge red flag, especially if the name and the crown is on the chest or the neck. Also anything to do with currency, diamonds, money bags.
Snow founded the anti-slavery organization Game Over in 2016.
What happened to me was called the game, this monstrous beast that is this world of sex trafficking.
A survivor of forced prostitution, Snow says her trafficker was a drug dealer who had first tricked her into thinking they were starting a relationship. But she says when she agreed to travel from her home in Eureka, California, to his apartment in Sacramento, everything changed.
He would come in and eventually start saying that he's not who he said he was, that he's actually a pimp, and that this is how prostitutes are made. He had these 6-inch heels, which I had never worn heels in my life, being 6 foot tall, and this little pink skirt, never worn pink in my life. And he wanted me to put these on, and he said I had to get to work.
Snow says she fought back for months, but every time she did, the violence got worse.
I was beat bloody, I was strangled, he was dragging my body to a car when I woke up. My throat was so swollen and black and blue, I still have busted capillaries in it from all that.
The trafficker, David Anderson, went by the moniker KD, short for King David. He was given 9 years for trafficking of a 16-year-old girl. It was the first human trafficking conviction ever in California's rural Humboldt County. Kyla Baxley was the lead investigator in the case. She says Snow's testimony was instrumental in convincing the jury slavery can happen in any community.
Victims of sexual assault and exploitation didn't choose this. Realizing that it was happening here in Humboldt and having an interaction with Elle Snow being one of the victims in this case, she's gone on to do phenomenal things, is raising awareness here in Humboldt, so I think it was a good thing on many levels.
Since Anderson's conviction, Snow has been on a mission. In addition to investigating ongoing trafficking cases on her own, Snow also trains law enforcement and speaks to local students. Recently, Snow co-wrote and produced a play based on her own experiences, Jane Doe in Wonderland.
Gotta run. Can't be late.
The community rallied around and supported the survivor voices here, especially a rural community. If you're putting posters everywhere and everybody's talking about it and all the teens they try and recruit say, hey, I know what a pimp is. I know those books. All of a sudden the traffickers don't feel comfortable anymore. And so having the community rally around is it's really changing everything. It's pretty phenomenal.
Proof every contribution has its role to play in helping end a brutal game. Linda Kincaid, CNN.